Now, I want to quickly, very quickly, just say that this stuff that they talk about at Easter, we can dispense with it momentarily. It is unworthy of us. It is pagan rituals incorporated into divine worship, thus minimizing the true effect of divine worship, and the wicked are capitalizing on the ignorant masses who believe in Jesus but don't really know him or have a real, true connection with him. Now, let's look. Easter changes every year. Now, I want you to think about this. If my mother died on November the 18th, then I can't celebrate the anniversary of her death on December the 24th or November the 1st. Every year the anniversary comes at the same time, doesn't it? Well, why does this Easter service change every year? Because it's not celebrating a particular day. It's really celebrating a season dictated by the relationship of the earth to the sun. It is called in astronomy the vernal equinox. What does that mean? It means that the earth relative to the sun is in such a position that the days have become equally as long as the night. And now, from this point on, the days will get longer, the nights will get shorter, the earth will get warmer, and the death that we have seen in winter will be totally removed by the budding of new life and the restoration of the beauty of the earth in its springing to life after its death. And so in old pagan rituals where people worshiped the sun, these persons who worshiped the sun, when the sun was at its vernal equinox, they would have literally orgies. If you notice, the women in times past would wear flowery bonnets and these kinds of clothing that says it is spring. And as the sap is rising in the trees and life is budding, so am I ready for sex or ready for life. And so they would have great feasts and orgies, and the young and the old would march in the streets. Today they call it an Easter parade. But it's not to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. It is to celebrate the rites of spring. And this is why a bunny rabbit is, again, like Santa Claus, moving Jesus out. So you have an Easter egg and a bunny rabbit. You know, the fertility cycle of a bunny is greater than most. Every time you look around, there's a litter. Well, they use the bunny rabbit to signify fertility, and the egg to signify fertility. And the goddess of fecundity or fertility was called in pagan days Astarte. So the long of it is Astarte, the short of it is Easter. But there's no mention of Easter in the Bible. Not one word in the Bible says, this is Easter. Not one word. So, what are you doing? What are you doing? You went downtown and you bought a new garment. Come on, child, we got to go get something new. And somebody downtown who didn't quite get over during Christmas was hoping that you would help them get over business-wise this Easter. So you got your new dress and got your new suit and your new shoes. Oh boy, it's Easter time. And you go to church, but you ain't going to worship. You going to, you know what I mean, kind of let them see what you got. The earth springs alive after its death in winter with the approach of spring. Human beings will spring to spiritual life after their spiritual death with the approach of Jesus. With the presence of Jesus in the world, the human condition is going to change.
Assalamu alaikum, family. Thank you for watching. I'd like to invite you over to a Closing the Gap podcast every Sunday, 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we discuss the profound book, Closing the Gap, interviews of the heart, mind, and spirit of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Also, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, what is the Nation of Islam and how can the Nation of Islam help me? Thank you for supporting the channel and the content. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Brother Camille, we are Farrakhan.